After a recent high-level meeting with Permanent Secretaries, both President Granger and Minister of State Joseph Harmon expressed the hope that a new culture of work will be adopted among senior public officers. One clear message that came from the government is that the Granger administration is not in the business of witch-hunting any permanent secretary, regardless of their political affiliation, once they are serving in the interests of the administration.
Permanent secretaries are permanent, that is what it's, permanent secretaries. That they are servants of the people. That it did not matter to us as a government what political party you support, what is your affiliation, what is your sexual orientation, what is your geographic location from whence you came, what is your ethnic origin. We are looking for an efficient public service.
Minister of State Joseph Harmon speaking during Wednesday's post-cabinet briefing. The minister posited that the work of the permanent secretary should be independent, noting that governments and government ministers can change, while senior public officers still have to carry out their duty as public servants. Minister Harmon reiterated that the government is looking for a public service that represents all of the people of Guyana.
Therefore, our efforts will be to make sure that the public service, and particularly at the level of the permanent secretaries, that they are efficient. And that is the major hallmark of a permanent secretary.
The minister said that the position of permanent secretary is the peak of the professional career of a public servant, and as such, the government will ensure that conditions under which they function are as close as possible to ideal, and that there is a high level of satisfaction and commitment among them.
I think the point that needs to be made is that as a government, that we will not hire public servants, we will not hire permanent secretaries primarily based on their affiliation to a political party. That permanent secretaries are products of a system that produces permanent secretaries.
The government is in its final stages of establishing a public sector college through which public servants are to be professionally trained and equipped for the modern public service the government envisages. I am Royden James for HGP Nightly News.